For the last decade, we were told that the only way to build a secure career was to become a highly specialized technical executor. But last month, a designer named Sarah used a single generative AI prompt to build a high-converting marketing campaign that once required a team of 5 specialists. What if the rise of artificial intelligence isn't actually destroying your career, but quietly making your human judgment 10 times more valuable? As AI models reach human-level execution in technical tasks, the value of raw coding, drafting, and drawing is experiencing significant value compression. A recent study by the MIT Task Force on the Work of the Future reveals a massive shift in corporate spending from technical production to human orchestration. While companies are hiring fewer junior coders and copywriters, they are aggressively increasing salaries for professionals who can guide these systems. Look at companies like Airbnb. By equipping their designers with AI prototyping tools, they eliminated the slow execution bottlenecks and shifted their focus entirely to product strategy and user empathy. A survey by the tech research firm Gartner showed that 68% of executives plan to automate routine production tasks by next year. However, the same survey found that 82% of those companies are actively recruiting senior operators who understand how to audit and direct AI output. The Wall Street Journal recently highlighted a new class of AI conductors who are commanding premium salaries without writing a single line of code. This decoupling of production and value is the most important career trend of our generation. For modern knowledge workers, this transition represents a direct challenge to your traditional career roadmap. If you continue to compete on speed, volume, or pure technical execution, you are playing a game against a machine that works for pennies. The constant anxiety of seeing AI perform your daily tasks in seconds is a clear signal that your current value proposition is expired. In the past, career security was built by mastering a single, narrow technical tool. Today, that tool is becoming a commodity utility, accessible to anyone with a browser. If you do not adapt to this new reality, your technical speed will become irrelevant. But if you learn to position yourself above the execution layer, the leverage at your disposal will multiply exponentially. You are entering an era where a single professional can orchestrate the output of an entire traditional department. This shift is not about the end of knowledge work, it is the end of low-leverage execution. The critical question is no longer how fast you can write the code or design the layout, but what you can build when the execution is handled for you. To understand where the new value lies, we must look at the transition happening in software development. For decades, the software industry valued syntax specialists, programmers who spent hours writing and debugging code manually. Today, AI agents can draft complex code structures, debug errors, and deploy web applications in seconds. This has created a new elite class of professionals, the product architect. These are developers who focus on systems design, user experience, and strategic integration rather than writing raw syntax. They use AI as a compiler of their intent, directing the machine to build complex software systems under their guidance. One product architect can now prototype products that previously required an entire engineering team. The value of knowing how to write syntax is dropping, but the value of knowing what system to build is skyrocketing. This is the first career path that AI is accidentally making more valuable. The code itself is no longer the bottleneck. the strategic architecture is. But this transition is not limited to software engineering. It is transforming the creative industry. In the creative sector, the explosion of AI image and video generators has created a flood of visual content. When anyone can generate 1,000 variations of a graphic in minutes, the value of raw visual production becomes increasingly commoditized. This has led to the rise of the creative conductor, professionals whose primary value is taste, curation, and brand storytelling. Designers like Sarah no longer spend hours manually adjusting pixels or editing video frames. Instead, they use AI to instantly generate mood boards and campaign variations, focusing their human energy on strategic, creative choices. The human eye for style, cultural relevance, and emotional resonance is now more valuable than ever. When visual content becomes abundant, the ability to select the perfect asset becomes the ultimate bottleneck. Agencies are quietly shifting their budgets from production artists to high-level creative directors. Your value is no longer in your hands, it is in your eye. But as these creative and technical fields merge, a third valuable career is emerging. This is the role of the business systems designer, the professional who connects disparate AI systems to automate business processes. As companies adopt dozens of specialized AI tools, they face a massive integration problem. A business systems designer like Sarah acts as the nervous system of the modern automated enterprise. They design workflows that connect sales agents, marketing tools, and customer databases into a single automated loop. They do not write the database software. They orchestrate the flow of intelligence between them. A study by the McKinsey Global Institute showed that the demand for systems integration skills has increased by 40% this year. Businesses are willing to pay a premium for operators who can turn isolated AI tools into cohesive, revenue-generating engines. This role requires a unique mix of systems thinking, logic, and business acumen. By positioning yourself as the bridge between different technologies, you become indispensable. This integration layer is the foundation of the modern corporate infrastructure. But there is a fourth career path that is experiencing an even more dramatic rise in value. This is the human-centric advisor, professionals in consulting, law, and finance who specialize in high-stakes human relationships. As AI automates data analysis, document review, and market research, the technical side of advisory becomes a commodity. Anyone can use AI to draft a contract or analyze a financial spreadsheet. However, AI cannot build trust, navigate emotional corporate politics, or provide reassurance during a crisis. The value of the modern advisor has shifted from the analytical back end to the relational front end. The highest paid consultants of the 2030s will not be those who build the spreadsheets, but those who deliver the hard truths to the board. This is the contrarian twist. The more digital our world becomes, the more valuable real human connection becomes. The market is placing an unprecedented premium on empathy, high-stakes negotiation, and trust. If your career relies on technical analysis, you must shift towards strategic relationship management. This is where you leverage AI to handle the data so you can focus entirely on the human. The future of advisory is not analytical, it is relational. What happens next will define the winners of the automated economy. To secure your place in this new landscape, you must actively pivot your career strategy. You cannot rely on the old playbook of selling a single, narrow technical skill. This is how Sarah positioned herself as an AI-empowered generalist, a professional who combines multiple execution tools with high-level strategy. Instead of being just a copywriter, you must become a campaign director who directs AI to write, design, and analyze. Instead of being just a coder, you must become a product architect who guides AI to write, test, and deploy. Focus on developing high-value, non-replicable skills, systems thinking, strategic decision-making, and relationship building. Build a public portfolio of projects that demonstrate your ability to deliver end-to-end results using AI leverage. Show the market that you can do the work of an entire team by orchestrating the tools. By demonstrating this leverage, you bypass the crowded job market and position yourself as an indispensable partner. This is your new career roadmap in the automated economy. The choice is simple. Remain an executor competing with machines or become the conductor who runs them. But if these trends continue, what does the broader corporate world look like? If these trends continue, the structure of the corporate world will look radically different in the next decade. We will see the rise of the solo multinational, where founders like Sarah build and run companies by themselves. These micro companies will generate millions in revenue by leveraging networks of automated AI agents. The traditional corporate hierarchy, with layers of middle managers and legions of junior executors, will become dramatically flatter. Companies will transition from large, permanent staff sizes to small, highly leveraged networks of orchestrators. In this environment, the demand for traditional resumes will become significantly less important, replaced by digital proof of work, verifiable project portfolios, and digital reputation. Education will also transform. Universities will shift from teaching technical execution to systems design, prompt engineering, and ethics. The job market will experience a severe divergence. There will be high demand for highly skilled AI conductors and hands-on physical workers in trade industries, while the traditional white-collar middle class faces severe compression. Those who rely solely on academic credentials without practical AI orchestration skills will find themselves locked out of high-paying careers, while those who master the technology will command unprecedented leverage. The earning potential of the future will not be tied to the number of hours you work, but to the quality of your judgment and the leverage of your systems. This transition also presents the greatest opportunity of your professional life. The barrier to building your own products or launching your own services has evaporated. With AI tools, you have the capability of an entire software company, creative agency, or consultancy in your laptop. You no longer need a venture capital budget or a team of 50 developers to bring an idea to life. To capture this opportunity, you must develop two primary skill sets: system orchestration, knowing how to connect AI tools to automate complex tasks, and human communication, including storytelling, high-stakes negotiation, and relationship building. The valuable roles of the future are not junior executors. They are AI operations managers, business systems designers, and strategic advisors. By focusing on these high-leverage areas now, you turn the threat of automation into your ultimate personal competitive advantage. The future of work is not about how many people a company hires, but how much value a single person can create. Will you remain a traditional specialist competing against automation? Or will you become the AI conductor who directs it? Subscribe to Future Decoded for weekly strategies to help you navigate this transition and build a secure, prosperous career in the automated economy? Share your opinion in the comments. What is the most valuable skill you possess that AI cannot replicate?